Another day, another chapter. Today I'll be pretty much explaining chapter 11 of JavaScript for kids for dummies. Yeah, I'll be explaining everything that goes on there. Creating and changing arrays. Right, so lists are everywhere and we use them all the time in our day-to-day lives. Whether you're keeping track of your favorite songs, writing down everything you have to get done today, or viewing the top 10 cutest animals on the planet. Lists help us organize and make sense of the world. Computer programming, we use something called an array to store lists of data. So basically, we're gonna go down like in the previous book, JavaScript from kids, we're gonna be going down how we're gonna manipulate arrays to create a list for basically like properties or elements. So arrays are a special kind of variable that can hold multiple values using the same name. You can picture an array as being similar to a dresser with multiple drawers. Each drawer can hold something different, but the whole thing is still your dresser. If you want to tell someone which drawer to look in for socks, right? You can say, hey, the socks in the top drawer, they're in the next drawer down, you'd say they're in the second drawer. So basically, overall, that's the same concept that you have in regards to arrays. Arrays are just a bunch of, like, let's say, elements, right, or basically properties that get listed down, right, within an array. So basically, if you understand how Dresser works, you have a great understanding how JavaScript arrays organize the data. So to start off, go to VS Studio, right, and then VS Studio. We go to our book now, right, and then right, you're gonna create an array of things, right? You're gonna create an array, right? So it's array equals, then here's basically the elements of your array, the list of things that you want to list, right? Each of them have their own value, right? So if you want to create JavaScript, say var dress, socks, shirts, and pants, the statement creates 3 drawers or elements as they're called JavaScript. When you want to know what's in each of the elements, you can simply ask JavaScript, for example, find what's in the third element, right? So if you do that, you see the following. As you can see here, the dresser is in as you can see for dresser 2, it's pants, right? I know you're confused, it's supposed to be number 3. But that's when you work with numbers, not working numbers, working lists, right? We're working lists, right? Working values, not numbers. So this basically start from zero, so from 0 to infinity. So start with 0, should be 1, pants be 3. So the value of dresser 2 is pants, right? That's what it is. The maximum number of elements that runs array can hold 4.29 billion. So pretty much anything that you want to list will fit into an array. Now that you understand how arrays work, let's talk a little bit more about how to create them. So let's say you got this, right? And then that's your array and your variable here fruits. Then here's your list, right? So basically that's the basic overview. I really want to see how it can get the data can get executed. Right, so go to HLL, right, exclamation mark, right, exclamation mark, and then you press shift, exclamation mark, enter. As you can see, it will give you what right? Then the frequency is so bad on the microphone. Okay, right. So basically, as you can see here within the body, I did that each one would be cars. The identification would be like cars. Basically, the identification refers to the type of data that's within that array, right? Then I'm going to source the data from the JavaScript. I'm going to press Control. So script source, or SRC abbreviated, equals inverted commas type 11.js script. Follow the link, then takes you there. So I know I want to see the execution of all of this. Chapter 11. Voila. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed that. As you can see, short, sweet.